Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Arbuckle. Welcome back to another video. Today is the third installment in my Infinite Warfare Improving Aim Guide. If you haven't seen the first two episodes, I'll make sure to leave links down in the description below so that you can go check those out and keep up to date with the series. But today we're going to be focusing on sensitivity, and this is really great because a lot of people have been asking me recently what sensitivity I play on and what sensitivity they think that they should use to do really well in a game, regardless of what game. People are always asking on several different Call of Duties, so hopefully this video will help some of you out when it comes to picking your sensitivity. So the first thing that I want to point out is that lower sensitivity generally improves aim for long distances, and higher sensitivities generally improve aim for people that rush or are very aggressive per se. So the first thing I want to talk about is lower sensitivity. So when I first started playing Call of Duty, I played on like a 7 or an 8, which now is considered fairly high. Nowadays we have like 20 different options when it comes to sensitivity, but back then there was only 10, and I played on like a 7 or an 8, and I always did fairly well. And then I started watching Optic Nadeshot. This was like 4 or 5 years ago, and I remember he talked about how he played on a 3, and to me that was just completely mind-boggling to think, how does someone do so well if they play on a 3 sensitivity? And I realized this guy's playing professional Call of Duty. Obviously he knows what he's doing. I'm going to try it out. And when I switched over to 3, it was probably the hardest thing I've ever done in the game, was having to get used to being so much slower. But what I realized is that I was so much better. I was so much of a better player, and I stopped dying a lot more often because I realized that if I run out there, if I rush out there and just throw my body out and I'm doing 360 spins in like half a second because I'm on 10 sensitivity, I'm going to do a lot better in the game, and I'm going to be more productive for my team, and I'm going to help myself win. And I realized that by running a lower sensitivity, I'm able to compete in those long distance guns fights. I'm able to take people out from long distances. The only advantage is I'm not able to turn on people as well as I used to be. But if you're really smart and you're smart with how you make your moves in the game, you shouldn't have to worry about turning on too many people. So lower sensitivity will improve aim from long distances, and if I have to recommend one sensitivity, it would be a 3 or a 4, especially on Infinite Warfare. Running those lower sensitivities, guys, I promise you will help. It's going to suck a lot at first, but once you get used to it, it's so much of an improvement, and you'll definitely notice. So and then higher sensitivities are generally used by rushers or people that like to play really aggressive. Whether you're playing like maybe hardpoint and you're always running for the hardpoint, a higher sensitivity is probably the best way to go. Now, I don't like recommending running different sensitivities because if you go back and forth, you're not going to get used to one, and then it's going to be really difficult to do well because you're going to be used to playing on 3, then you're going to be used to playing on 7, and you're just going to keep going back and forth. But I do recommend setting your sensitivity for your play style. If you are someone that literally just rushes the map every single game, you don't care, you're always using SMGs, maybe you're rushing with assault rifles or shotguns, a higher sensitivity is going to be the best way to go. If you're playing hardpoint, for example, you want to be able to turn on people, you want to be prepared to make quick movements. It makes no sense to be someone that rushes really hard and play on a 3 sensitivity. So again, plan your sensitivity for your play style. If you're someone that likes using an assault rifle, likes winning, likes playing defensive but aggressive at the same time, for example, league play, I like to use league play as like a play style because most people that play league play are very good and know what they're doing and are very smart with their movements. So most people that play league play are probably on a lower sensitivity. So if you want to be really good and be very smart and try to really help your team win by playing defensive but not campy, then I definitely recommend a low sensitivity. If you're going to be that guy that's just bum rushing the hard point, bum rushing the B flag, definitely a higher sensitivity is the way to go. But again, guys, I think the last thing I want to point out is probably the thing that I've said the most in the video. Plan your sensitivity for your playstyle, dude. I can't say it enough. Want to stress it even more, but you guys get the point. Hopefully this will help some of you guys out when picking your sensitivity and improving your aim in Infinite Warfare. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see all you guys in the next video.